Hey there, and welcome. This is your step-by-step guide to assembling your new LocPad Pay kiosk. In just the next few minutes, we're going to walk through everything you need to know to get a perfect professional setup. So let's get right to it. So you've just cracked open the box. You've got all the parts laid out. Awesome! We're about to turn that collection of pieces into a sleek, fully functional payment kiosk. Don't worry, we're going to do this one simple step at a time. All right, here's our game plan. First, we'll make sure we know what every part is. Then, the guide will split for a little bit, depending on whether you have a wall or a pole mount. After that, we all come back together to install the card reader and the tablet, and then we'll do some final checks. Simple as that. Right, first things first. A good build always starts with knowing your parts, so let's just take a second and identify everything you've got in front of you. Okay, let's start with the stuff that's common to every single kit. You should see the LocPad case, a tablet fit kit, the faceplate, the metal plate, keys, and 2 of these long power cables with the power supply. Now find the parts for your specific kit. You'll either have the wall mount pieces or the pole mount pieces. It's a good idea to just group those together right now. Okay, listen up, because this part is super important. Using the wrong screw is, believe it or not, the most common mistake people make. So the longest 20mm screws, those are only for the pole mount. The 15mm screws are just for the wall mount, and those tapered ones are what connect the pole to its base. Getting this right now is going to save you a big headache later, trust me. And here we are, our first fork in the road. It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure. If you've got the wall mount, the next section is for you. If you've got the pole mount for a desk or the floor, just hang tight for a minute. Your instructions are coming up right after that. All right, hello to the wall mount crew. These next couple of slides are dedicated just to you. Let's get this thing attached to your wall securely and looking great. Okay, let's get mounting. First, take that tablet fit kit and press it down firmly onto the little pegs inside the case. You should feel it snap right in. Next, grab a spirit level, position the mount on the wall, and mark where your 4 holes need to go. Once you drill and pop in the plastic anchors, thread the straight USB cable right through that center channel of the mount before you screw it in. Then secure the mount to the wall, and finally, attach the LocPad case using those 4 15mm screws. And hey, here's a quick pro tip for you. When you're tightening those screws, just go until they're snug. You don't need to crank on them. Over-tightening can actually damage the mount or even your wall, and it's just not necessary. A nice, snug fit is perfect. All right, pole mount users, it is your turn. Whether you have the desk version or the taller floor version, these next steps will get your stand built and ready for action. So, just like the wall mount, folks, your first step is to press that fit kit firmly onto the pegs inside the LocPad case. Easy enough. Now, grab the pole and that heavy base. You'll use those 4 14mm tapered screws that we talked about earlier to attach them. This is what's going to create that really solid foundation. Okay, now this part can look a little tricky, but there's a really simple secret to it. First, take the L-shaped cable and feed the bigger, rectangular end down the pole from the top. Then, take the straight cable and feed the smaller USB-C end up the pole from the bottom. This little trick gets both of the connectors you need right at the top with zero fuss. Okay, and a big welcome back to our wall mount users. From this point on, everybody's on the same page. It is time to install the brains of the operation, the card reader itself. Let's get this connected. First, grab that tiny lid U-bend adapter and plug it into your card reader. Now take that straight USB-C cable, the one we just threaded, and plug it into the other side of that adapter. Just give it a firm push to make sure you've got a really secure connection. And right here is another one of those small details that is absolutely critical. Before you snap the reader into its mount, look closely. The cable has to sit neatly inside that little channel, just like you see on the left. If it gets pinched on the outside, the main case won't close properly later on. So getting this right now is essential. So with that cable tucked in nicely, go ahead and press the card reader right into its mount. You're listening for that solid, satisfying click. That's the sound that tells you it's locked in and secure. Perfect. We are on the home stretch now. The foundation is built, the hard work is done. Let's get the tablet installed and lock everything down. Okay, one quick step just for my pole mount users. Go ahead and attach the main case to the head of the pole using those 4 20mm screws. All right, now these next steps are for everybody. Plug that L-shaped cable into your tablet and then settle the tablet right into the case. Next, place the plastic faceplate over it, and for the grand finale, hook the metal plate into the top, swing it down, and press that lock to secure everything. you'll hear and feel it click right into place. And there you have it, a fully assembled, totally secure, and really professional-looking payment kiosk. It is now officially ready for business. A job well done. Before we wrap this up, let's just do a super quick review of a few key takeaways. This will just make sure everything runs smoothly for you from here on out. So just a quick recap of the most important things. Always double check you're using the right screw for the right job. Make absolutely sure that card reader cable is tucked neatly into its channel. And remember, don't over-tighten anything. Snug is perfect. And of course, if you get stuck or have any questions at all, our support team is ready and waiting to help you out. And that's it. You did it. Your brand new payment kiosk is fully assembled and ready to go. You've successfully turned a box of parts into a powerful new tool for your business. So the only question left is, what's the very first transaction you're going to run? Thanks so much for building with us today.